Okay, so I'm getting ready to do a recording with this drum set, which is packed up from gigs, so I need to take down that drum set. I need to redo my microphone setup, but I thought I'd document it because I got some questions about my cymbal setup, and thought, well, I'm a gearhead, so why don't I just do the whole thing start to finish. So this is what it looks like, even though it's a little cluttered, but this drum set will go away and get packed up, and the drum set in here, along with some other things, will get set up, and I'll redo my miking. So I'll see you in a bit. Okay, so I've got the bare bones. You can't see some of the other clutter that's on the ground, but I'm gonna clean that up, and then I'm gonna disconnect all the cables and get rid of the various nasty cabling issues, and we're gonna start from scratch. So now you're seeing the kit slowly come together for the recording session. I took the time to kind of sit down and play it every time I added a new piece, just to make sure that everything was where I wanted it to be. So here's the full kit, ready for the recording session. And now it's gone. And that's mostly because I wanted to get a new carpet. Here, it's a heck of a lot bigger, which means that everything should fit on the carpet no problem. And you're seeing now kind of putting everything back, the desk and the drums pretty much the way I had it before, but now with the carpet being the size that it is, it's a heck of a lot easier to fit everything and move around. Hello, for those of you who don't know me, my name is M.G.DeMarco, and you're listening to my disembodied voice. I just put in a new carpet. If the video's not out, it will be, but carpet. But I thought since I was redoing the carpet and starting to upgrade and kind of spruce up my studio space, thought I would just give a quick rundown of the current recording setup. So this is the drum set. Bass drum, all the toms, is Pearl Session Studio Classic. Discontinued now, it's the Session Studio Select, I think, in red lacquer. 10 by 7, 12 by 8, 16 by 14. I like the small sizes, and a 20 by 16. I have a 22 that matches this kit, but I like the 20 better. Evans EC Rezos, if you can see those on all the bottom heads. Clear Evans G2. On these two toms, I have the stock Pearl, like Remo pinstripe. Eventually, when I'll redo all the heads, I'll change them all out. But for now, it's just one mismatch head. And then Evans UV EMAD. And the snare drum is a custom redwood snare drum by Dan Ford. Shout out to Dan. But this is my own dream come true, so to speak. So this is California redwood. Evans UV2 on the top. Evans hazy on the bottom. I think it's 14 by 6. I think. Beaver tail style lugs with like this interesting kind of, I think they're called stick chopper hoops, so it's kind of like triple flange but without the round over. DW 5-position throw off, or butt plate, there's the throw off, awesome throw off. New, at least new to me, Gibraltar double pedals, which I still need to dial in. Trying to get back up my double bass chops, we'll see if that ever happens. Really old Gibraltar hi-hat stand. I'd like to upgrade that to a 2-legged hi-hat stand at some point, but we'll see. And then the cymbals, 15-inch jazz thin hi-hats, really cool. It's got the lathed top and the unlathed bottom. Peisty, this out of the way. Peisty Mellow Crash 17-inch, my first really nice cymbal that I bought. Meinl Byzance Extra Dry Thin Crash. Another Meinl Benny Greb Signature 22-inch Sand Ride. Meinl Byzance 20-inch Extra Thin Hammered Crash. Love this, wanted that forever as a new pickup. And the Meinl Classics Custom Trash Stack. I have a couple of other rides because I'm a jazz person mostly. I usually play with 2 rides and nothing else, but I have these crash cymbals and I kind of want to play the more kind of prog-ish setup. But I have a bunch more rides. I have a Meinl Big Apple Dark ride and a couple of other, I have a couple of Bosphorus rides, but that's kind of the drums and cymbals. The hardware is kind of a mix of stuff, although mostly Gibraltar stealth rack with rack inserts. This ride cymbal is sitting on a Pearl stand. Pearl tom mounts, Pearl dual clamp thing. Gibraltar stand. This is an old PDP stand for whatever reason. Missing the wing nut and washer for that. Hopefully I'll find it eventually. As I said earlier, old with the old Gibraltar logo hi-hat stand. The new Gibraltar double pedal. I think this is a Yamaha. It is. Yep, Yamaha snare stand. And then experimenting with this, I used this a little while ago, but I'm hoping to do more with the Roland SPD SX. I do have the triggers are not mounted at the moment, but I will set that up eventually with the Roland stand. And that's it for the drums. If any of you are interested in doing or learning more about the actual microphones and whatnot, and the other kind of recording setup doodah, let me know, because I'm a pretty big gearhead, so I'd be happy to talk about that in a little detail. But just a short, at least shortish video. See you later. Okay, bye.